Testing, testing, one, two, three. Cool, I can hear myself loud and clear, so I imagine you guys can hear me pretty loud and clear as well. Once again, I'm going to give it just a few minutes. Looks like it's 9:21 now. We'll give it till 9:30. Just let everybody else just start filing in with the red light on YouTube. Start calling everybody's attention. Cool. Glad you can hear me as well. Thank you for showing up, PA. Glad you're here. Wrath, thanks for chilling out with me. Warrior Princess, I'm really glad you were able to make it. Beautiful Nightmare, glad you're here. Really hope you're feeling better. And if there's anybody else in the chat that I'm missing so far, by all means, hello and welcome. Hello, Boughs. How are you? Welcome. Just giving it a few more minutes. Very glad you're able to make it. Hope your week went well. Hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. I know I did. The turkey was huge. 23-pounder this year. I actually still have quite a bit of turkey left over. So gonna probably put myself into a turkey coma later on tonight. Go into the fridge, get some leftovers. Yeah, it was a really, really big turkey. Usually my wife, I don't know how she pulls it off, usually cooks a turkey in like 2 hours. This one took more like 4. Like 4.5 hours is what she's telling me to the side over here. So yeah, it's took a while. It was a big turkey, but I tell you, it was really juicy. Even after 4.5 hours, I was carving into it, and the carving plate was just filling up with clear juices as I was cutting into the breast and stuff. It was ridiculously juicy. So my wife really, really, really knows how to make a turkey. £14 is still a respectable turkey.
Yes, it is. That I can cook in under 2 hours. Sorry. Mm-hmm.
Definitely nothing wrong with a 14-pounder. But I guess the whole point is, being with family and people that you care about, and having the feast there to be able to eat and be thankful for everything you have. I mean, that is the point of Thanksgiving, and you don't want to mock that turkey. As Constable Carnage will tell you, you do not want to mock that turkey. Yeah, we didn't have a whole lot of people either. This turkey was actually given to us, and it's just me, my wife, and Shiloh, who is 10. And we got given a 23-pound turkey, so we have a lot of leftovers. But I made one hell of a brunch today. Bread, mashed potatoes, turkey, sausage, stuffing, gravy, and cranberry sauce, all laid on top of one another. It was so good. It was awesome. That's great. I hardly ever win anything, so winning a turkey out of a raffle is just freaking cool. Congratulations. Nothing wrong with a free turkey. Cool. Yeah, and think everybody has turkey left over the day after Thanksgiving. I usually make a soup. We have so much turkey, I'm actually probably not going to make the soup until tomorrow. I've got to do it by tomorrow, or the carcass will be bad by then. So, but yeah, gonna get into some of that meat later on tonight, and then I'll do up a nice soup tomorrow. I make a bomb turkey soup. Hope everybody had a safe Black Friday. I know I stayed in. I actually did not do any shopping today. I actually did my shopping yesterday. Didn't buy a whole lot of stuff, but bought the big stuff. So that way that's out of the way. And now through the month of December, it's just, the little things here and there, stocking stuffers, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm in pretty good shape. Didn't have to leave my house today. Didn't have to leave yesterday to go shopping because I did it online. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of crowds. I'm actually I'm claustrophobic, so being in like a whole big crowd of people does kind of bother me. So I do most of my shopping online as well because of the people factor. But now that I'm at that point and I've already got all the big stuff, basically I'll make one more trip now out. Probably next time I get my paycheck, and I'll go polish up everything for the Christmas shopping. And then it's a tradition. Depending on who goes with me, it's some people enjoy the experience, some people don't. But I like to go to the mall, grab a cup of hot cocoa, and just relax. Walk around and just look at the stores, look at all the displays, and watch all the people rushing around and trying to get things last minute. And I don't have to. And it just makes me feel good. Like, yes, I did good. And I can sit here and enjoy the season and kind of, I guess laugh at other people's frustrations. It is like a holiday tradition for me. So I do get my shopping done pretty early. Does everybody know what they want for Christmas? I know I've had some difficulties deciding. I basically have everything that I want. There's not a whole lot beyond that I want. Really what I want is just to be able to get everything that I want to get them for Christmas. So, beyond that, I think I'm set. So I don't know. Probably gift card. I'm happy with a gift card. My wife says I'm getting tons of stuff. We'll see. If I do, I'll make sure I'll send pictures of my plethora of treasure Christmas morning. Money for another tattoo. Well, that's awesome. Cool tattoo. It's got to be a cool tattoo. Wife wants one of Yoshi on her leg. I think that'd be a pretty neat tattoo, Yoshi. Looks like it is 9:29. We are just about ready to kick this thing off live. Well, that's very nice, and I will do my best to make sure that I give you that good Christmas that you're looking for. ISB, welcome. Nice to see you, man. There's everybody. Hey, welcome to the live stream. I figured I would go ahead and just kick it off with the camera, make it official, and I'll make sure to do that, Boughs. I will check that out. I know most of the stuff that you send me is pretty awesome, especially the horrorscapes that you do are amazing. If you guys don't know the stuff that Boughs does on his channel, I highly suggest you check it out. Definitely does a really good audio work. So yeah, welcome to the live stream, the book promotion for Holly Boughs and Horrorscapes. Here she is, right here. Obviously, this is my author copy. So then, if you happen to buy a copy of your own, that band obviously won't be there. So yeah, The book is live. It ended up going live earlier this week. I ended up submitting it, I believe it was last Saturday. It takes up to 3 days for a book to go through the approval process. It could get approved earlier. Kindle books usually 6 hours. Usually it's 3 days for a book to be a maximum to be approved. And I was wondering, hey, maybe if it gets denied, it gets kicked back. I wanted to make sure it was live for today during today's stream. So I submitted it last Saturday, and it basically went live the very next day. So Holly Boughs and Horrorscapes has been live since basically Sunday, Monday-ish. So I did go ahead and add the link to the description. I'll go ahead and I'm going to just see if I can go ahead and I'll turn this off so I can read the chat a little bit easier. Just want to say hi to everybody still. Hey, Reaper, TGRG, how are you, man? How's it going? Glad you were able to come in and make it. Hope you're having a great Thanksgiving weekend. Hope you're having a good start to your holiday season. Hope you had a safe Black Friday. Cool. All right, just wanted to make sure I was caught up on the chat, and it looks like that I am caught up on the chat. So I will go ahead, and I'm going to just turn off this camera. Okay. So basically, I just wanted to go ahead and put the stream up, just like when I did the Locust Lake book, and when I ended up doing Hell's Boulevard, Behind the Mask of Madness. I just wanted to do a quick stream. Probably won't be as long as my other streams, which are typically about an hour long. This will be probably closer to about a half an hour. Just wanted to go ahead and introduce the book. Been kind of keeping it under the radar. Been doing some light promoting this week since it's been live, but nothing real heavy. I did want to try and save it for Black Friday. I know I'm personally not doing a Black Friday special, but I think Amazon is doing a Black Friday special, like on shipping and stuff like that. The book does cost $1.99 Kindle. I tried to keep it as cheap as I possibly could, because a Kindle version, obviously, there's no manufacturing costs. So what does it really take for Amazon to hang on to it? But 99 cents apparently was too little money. They would not let me do 99 cents. So it's $1.99 for the Kindle version. The paperback version it's well under $10. It's $7.99. It is a relatively beefy book. It does have 13 stories in there. 4 of them are tidbit length, and they're all sectioned off into different things. So I'll just go through the table of contents real quick here. And if you guys have any questions or comments, by all means, punch them in. Queen, that's very much appreciated. Whether you can or you can't, the thought just counts that you desire one of my books is really awesome. But again, I did try and keep this one as super, super cheap as possible to maybe help, within people's financial benchmarks. I know I don't have a whole lot of money either. I actually don't have my own hoodies and I have one shirt, but the rest of my clothing line I still don't have. Copy of this book, a copy of Hell's Boulevard, an unauthored proof, like a normal copy. I still don't have that. So I do understand that. So I did want to try and keep everything as completely cheap as possible. So anyways, there is a preface in this book. It's actually 2 prefaces, one by me and one by Doughboy. And then there's L.W. Sutton's Christmas Treats. It's a collection of short horror to whet your holiday appetites. It is 4 tidbit-sized stories written by me, called Satiated for the Holidays. What's the next one? I Know When You're Awake. That one's actually going to end up being a Tuesday tidbit later on this month. So keep an eye out for that. Returning Gifts, which is actually one that I'm probably going to read to you tonight if you guys are interested in hearing it. And Tradition and Tragedy. So that basically marks off my little collection of short treats. Let me see if I can find the next section here. So then after that, you have Doughboy 420's Holiday Horrors, the best festive fear that you love to dread. And a lot of these you guys will recognize because I've read most of them. Actually, I think all of these on my previous channel. So if you guys know my previous channel, you might have heard of some of these. A Dark Christmas Carol. That one's actually already up on my channel. I read it last year. Shiloh played Tiny Tim. The Candle Girl. That one's actually going to be coming out later on this month, next month, December. So keep an eye out for that one. Fleshy the Snowman. Everybody's been asking for me to bring that one back. So want to let you guys know that is going to be the first December Saturday upload. December 5th, Fleshy the Snowman returns. So definitely keep an eye out for that one. Mary Lude, which is another Christmas tale. I can't remember. I might be Dutch. I'd have to go ahead and take a read at the story again. It's been like a month since I edited it, and I've read a lot of stories in between here and there. So, and The Christmas Train, which is kind of like a spoof off of the Polar Express. I think you guys will really like that. So that's a pretty good story, and it's grounded in more or less reality, not the supernatural. It's pretty good. And then after that, you have L.W. Sutton's Carved Christmas Beasts. Some of the best Yuletide terrors this side of the chimney. And that is a collection of The Princess, the General, and the Beast, which is basically a horror take on the Nutcracker. And I narrated that last year as well. So that's already up on the channel. Krampus Claus, A Return to Tradition. That's actually Krampus Claus Part 2. Krampus Claus Part 1, the first one, I narrated that last year. That was actually the highest watched video on my previous channel. And the reason why the first one's not included in this book is because that's actually part of my very first book, From Anguish to Ashes. And just to include that in the holiday book, again, the same story, just felt kind of cheap. I wanted to give you guys, all new stuff. Necht Ruprecht, that is another Norwegian, maybe. Again, I'd have to go ahead and look at it. I wrote that one, but it's been a really long time. And then the book exclusive, which is Santa's Sweatshop. That one I wrote specifically for the book. It's never been narrated. It won't ever be narrated. It is a pretty beefy story, and I'm actually really like the way it came out. I like that one quite a bit. And then obviously, there's the acknowledgments at the end of the book. So that is the contents of the book. It's segmented up pretty well. So that way you can, if you're looking for one of Murray's or one of Doughboys, you want something longer, you want something shorter. I just kind of like the way it ended up being sectioned off. And that really wasn't the original plan for the book. It's just kind of how this one ended up coming together. Hello, Josie Kitty. Welcome. Very, very glad you were able to make it. Hope you had a fantastic holiday, a fantastic turkey day. And I hope you're really looking forward to the Christmas season. I know I am. I get pretty big into Christmas, just about as big into Christmas as I do Halloween. In fact, one of the things I did right before I left the office last week was to go ahead and set up the Christmas tree. And then I came home and I set up my own Christmas tree. Didn't decorate it and stuff like that, but it's up with the lights on it. So it is there. It is present. So it has begun. The celebration of the holidays has begun. I'm just going to take a quick minute, take a sip of something to drink here. That way my throat doesn't continue to stay dry. If you guys have any questions or comments, please go ahead and punch them on in. All right, so I will go ahead and I'll read the front and the back matter, the preface, the acknowledgments. I mean, the front matter you guys see, it's basically up. It's part of the thumbnail. Holly Boughs and Horrorscapes, 13 Sleigh Bells, an anthology of horror, 13 holiday horror stories. By L.W. Sutton and DB420. The back matter basically contains the acknowledgments, my portion of it up top. And then it says, below are the terrifying holiday treats you will find enclosed within. Some you may recognize, some you may not, but all will give you the festive nightmares that you crave. And then it's got the list of stories that I've already rattled off to you in the table of contents. So right on the back matter of the book, it does tell you exactly what you're getting with the book. So My Preface by L.W. Sutton. Contained within these pages are morbid accounts of Yuletide terror, re-envisioned tales of old, and more peppermint panic than you may be able to handle this holiday season. This book has been broken into 3 segments which feature holiday-flavored horror constructed by myself and my co-writer, DB420. If you asked Santa for the best collection of fear this side of the North Pole, then this year you get exactly what you wished for. Whether you've been naughty or nice, the tales to follow are exactly what you deserve. Hold on to your tinsel and let those sleigh bells ring. All right. Now, I am absolutely convinced that Doughboy wrote his preface like this to get me to sing. I am not going to break out into song a cappella without any background music. So I'm just going to flat out read what he wrote. But the beginning is basically his version of Jingle Bells. Slashing through the snow, their flesh cut clean and flayed, to the killing fields we go, bodies rotting and decayed. The bells of hell doth ring, making devils cry. Oh, what fun to slash and sing a sleighing song tonight. This is a bone-chilling anthology of stories set around the holiday season. We hope you all have a jolly good fright as you read this on a merry good night. Happy holidays. And that was Doughboy's preface. So, sorry, Doughboy, your plan has been thwarted. I'm not going to break out into song on a live stream. Okay. And keep in mind, I am reading from the author proof. So if you hear some rattling of pages and stuff like that, that is why. So, Acknowledgements by L.W. Sutton. I would like to once again thank my family, my friends, and my ever-supportive following. All of you are the backbone of everything that I do. This book, and the dynamics in which it has been delivered, is a Christmas gift from Doughboy and I to all of you. Thank you for all of your kindness and appreciation for the hard work it takes to create the content that I and Doughboy do. It does demand a considerable amount of effort, but that's the great thing about loving what you do. Said effort is completely unnoticed when you're enjoying the tasks at hand. Here's to wishing all of you, my wife, children, parents, friends, and everyone who enjoys my content, a very happy holiday. Rest assured in the land of sugar plum fairies that there is much more horror to come following the new year. Make sure to be on the lookout for my next installment. Okay. And now we've got Doughboy 420's acknowledgements. I would like to thank my family, my friends, Santa Claus for helping us with the book and giving us space to write in his workshop, Krampus Claus for not eating us, Fleshy the Snowman, sorry, I owe you a soul, the elves who painstakingly hand-transcribed every word we told them for this book, you guys rock, Mrs. Claus for making those bomb cookies that got the holiday creativity going, we really want the recipe, Dasher, Slasher, Dancer, Smasher, Prancer, Crasher, Vixen, Vix, Comet, Meteor, Cupid, Coop, Donner, Party, Blitzen, Blitz, and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer for being a dope little deer. Most of all, we want to thank each and every one of you that faithfully listen to our stories every week and those that are reading this those that are reading this right now. With all of you, this wouldn't be as fun or rewarding. We do all of this for you, and we really hope you enjoy the stories we have for you. Whatever holiday you may celebrate, we wish you happy holidays, and may you have a joyous New Year. So that is the front matter, the back matter, the prefaces, and the acknowledgments. Did say I'm going to go ahead and read one for you, one of those shorties. Like I said, though, I'm going to give it just a quick minute. Once again, take another sip of this. It's just coffee. I'm not like sitting here drinking like, whiskey or anything. Though, if I felt I could handle it, maybe I would. But no, just coffee for tonight. Just keeping my mouth a little bit moister than usual. But yeah, we're doing good. Hope everybody is enjoying the stream so far. I think I'm starting to run out of things to babble about, but give me 30 seconds. I'm sure I'll come up with another topic. Well, here's one to remind you of. Starting December 5th, the rest of the month of December, every Tuesday upload, every Thursday upload, and every Saturday upload will be Christmas themed, for a total of 12 Christmas themed stories within the month. So we are basically doing a 12 days of Christmas this month. Would not say I'd like to, but I can't say that that's on purpose. The 12 days of Christmas is not something that I planned until I went back and counted exactly how many themed ones there would be this year to add to the playlist. And I was, oh, wow, there's actually going to be 12 of them. That's pretty cool. So just wanted to make you guys aware there is a lot of peppermint flavored horror on the way as soon as December breaks. All right, so I'm going to pull up the story here entitled Returning Gifts by L.W. Sutton. So this is the second tidbit out of that book. The second, I keep calling it a tidbit. It's just a shorter story out of the book of Holly Boughs and Horrorscapes. I think that's the second one, possibly the third. Don't have the table of contents right in front of me. So, anyways, without further ado, this is Returning Gifts by L.W. Sutton. My significant other did a great job of picking out my gift this year. I mean, most people struggle to find the right gift, one that says all the right things that you want it to say, and even then, they usually still get it wrong. I mean, seriously, how many socks does one person need? Anyway, it's said that the biggest day for item returns is the day after Christmas, which points the finger directly at what I have just spelled out. But still, despite all of the pitfalls and holiday traps set in place by merchants, this year, I got exactly what I wanted. When I ran downstairs yesterday morning and saw it sitting there, tied up in a bow underneath our tree, I knew it was mine. It was the right size, the right color. It was everything that I could have asked for and more. I played with the thing gently all day long, being very careful not to damage what I wanted so badly. I ate dinner with it, sitting securely on my lap. I even brought it to bed with us in hopes of cuddling with it all night long. But something seemed to be wrong with it. No matter how I tried to gently put it to sleep, it wouldn't stop moving, twitching, shaking, etc. Even in the excuse me. Even in the dead of night, it wouldn't stop making those terrible throbbing and wet, sniffing noises. It's disturbing, really, and it really upsets me more than I can say. Of course, with my luck, I would happen to get a defective model. So today, I made up my mind to return it. I asked my partner to tell me where they had gotten it from, and when I was refused, I demanded, even after being told that there was no receipt. Damn the receipt, I thought. Then it's going back without one. I finished internally. Placing the item in the back of my car, I headed out to the address that I had been given. I didn't stand in any lines. Hell, I didn't even want to go inside. I simply left it outside at the entranceway and drove off. Figures, as soon as I got rid of it, the noises stopped. Oh, well, at this point, I don't care. I mean, I always wanted a child, but not one that won't stop crying for mommy all the time. And that was Returning Gifts. So, like I said, just a short one. I think actually that is the shortest one out of all of them. Um, but yeah, I Know When You're Awake will be coming up this month on a Tuesday. That's also out of this book. Go side boy. Well, I'm glad. I'm guessing that the new. I imagine that that you liked that one. Thank you, Boggs. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Like I said, I know it was short and sweet and punch worthy. But I'm not like make punch somebody, but like punch you, in the mind, make it oof real quick snap of the fist. But remember, there's the other stories in there are much bigger. So this is just like a short collection, and then much longer stories that will take you anywhere between a half an hour to a full hour to read through. Yeah, I figured somebody might see the twist coming. I did try to hide it as much as I possibly could. The fact that it actually it went that long, that was that's good on my part. Got halfway through the story before you figured out what it was. But yeah, uh, I'm glad you liked the story either way. And like I said, this is the shortest one, and I didn't want to deliver some of the really, really good ones that I feel are just I like them all. Really, I like this one too. But I wanted to make sure that you guys have some real good stuff left in the book to have you, if you decide to go ahead and pick it up. But yeah, we do have a few more minutes. I'd like to leave this going probably for like another 5 to 7 minutes. So if you guys have anything else you want to add, you have anything else you want to ask me, anything else you want to talk about, please go ahead and throw it in the chat, and I will address those as they scroll up. Oh, can you hear me now? All right, let me start over. So anyway, I figure I will go ahead and I will I guess I had it on mute before I took the camera off. I just want to go ahead and just chill with you guys. The last few minutes just hanging out. Can't sip this, by the way. Do hope you guys do have a chance to check this out. Not saying please pick it up because so much work went into it, but a lot of work did go into it. On October 6th is when I kind of started working on this. Not obviously writing. Doughboy and I have been writing for like 6 years, so it's a collection, a lot of stuff we've done. The four shorter ones in the book are brand new, never been read before, and Santa's Sweatshop's brand new. So probably about um, I don't know, 40%, 45% of the book is brand new content. And then the rest of the book is, obviously stuff that you might have heard on my previous channel or stuff that might have even been published last year, but it's never been available in text. I did try to keep it, obviously, as cheap as possible. But like I said, I started compiling and editing on October 6th. So while everybody was celebrating Halloween, I was making ready for Christmas. So yeah, I know you lost my voice. I had myself clicked on to mute and then I forgot to unmute myself before I started talking. But now we are completely caught up with everything that I said. So it happens. I tell you, Boggs, if that's the biggest mistake I make is go on a 30-second rant without unmuting myself, I'll be happy. My biggest fear is face reveal. My mask falls off or something like that. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, I'm probably, like I said, gonna end the stream in about 3 more minutes. So if you want to add anything in, if there's anything else you guys want to talk about, if there's anything else you guys want to mention, by all means, go ahead, punch it into the comments, and I will address it. But yeah, I just wanted to make you guys aware that this book is available. I did try to keep it really, really inexpensive, kind of like a Christmas gift from Doughboy and I. Basically, like I said in the book, that was kind of the point. If I could give it out for free, I would, but I need someone to publish it and actually print the copies and stuff. But basically, I made it as cheap as I possibly could. So yeah, I really do hope you guys enjoy the Christmas book if you have a chance to check it out, and I really think that you'll enjoy it. Had an itch right about here, and very hard to get to. If one of these fuzzies or something gets into the mask, like I can't scratch. Yeah, I don't want the mask to go falling off, Boggs. Sorry, that's a fear I do not. Yeah, let's not make that one actually come to fruition. That's cool. You have to send pictures, Queen, when you paint your face. You know me. I'm always posting stuff for Halloween and taking pictures of myself with my face covered up anyway. I know, the big mystery. Trust me. It ain't impressive. You run in fear. Not a problem, man. It really is an honor for us to create horror. I know it is for me, and I can vouch for Doughboy. It is for him too. Very, very happy to make creepy nights for you guys and give you some entertainment. And maybe something to look forward to every week if you guys do like tuning in for the stories and stuff like that. I really, really enjoy the Saturday premieres. It really is something that I look forward to every single week. I do not know, Wrath. That is a really good question. I think Skyrim, at least it used to belong to the Nords. I'd have to dig back into my Elder Scrolls lore. But if I'm not mistaken, it is. And then it started getting invaded by Cyrodiil, if I'm not mistaken. So, yes, please do. But yeah, it is 10 o'clock. It is time, I guess, for me to go ahead and just end the stream. If you guys want to go ahead and check out the book, like I said, I did drop a link in the description down below. $7.99 for the paperback version, so $8, and then $1.99 for the Kindle version. I can't read on Kindle. The screen just bugs my eyes out. I'd much rather have a paperback version. But yeah, I did drop the links in the description below. By all means, yes, keep your eyes out for my next installment, but just so you know, this probably will be my last book published for a while. The next books that I am working on won't be out until we have completed really a few series. So you're looking at at least another half a year to maybe 8 months before my next book comes out. But beyond that, I hope you guys have a really great holiday. I hope you guys had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I'm really glad you guys had a safe Black Friday, and I hope you guys get everything that you want for Christmas. You guys have been absolutely fantastic, and thank you for all the support. Love you all so much. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for your second helping of feasting for the week with Soft Flesh. So, 8 o'clock tomorrow night, we return to Penn State campus with Soft Flesh. Hope you guys hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. Hope you guys are there for the premiere tomorrow. And if you are, I hope you enjoy tomorrow's story. It's actually one of my favorites, and it was actually part of Cleaving Thought from Bone, my second book. So if you're an owner of that book, it is a story that you might be familiar with. So awesome. I will see you guys tomorrow night, and I thank you very much for checking out the stream. Hope you have a chance to check out the new book, and beyond that, have a happy holiday. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.